TDR Network presents Inspired 2015.
Dr. Bilal, this is a very important question, and I believe many of our youngsters are falling into this trap nowadays. The question says, I don't know why I have these certain doubt about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even though I know that I shouldn't have these doubts as a mu'min and as a Muslim. Is it really what I thought for me, or is it only from shaitan? What should I do when I have these doubts? How to prevent myself from falling into doubting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
No doubt, the doubt is from shaitan. We don't have any idea, you don't want to develop the idea that it's from any other source which will give it a reality. Shaitan doesn't want you to believe. That's his commitment, to misguide you. So he will be busy, either as whisperings that come into your head, or through your friends, through the media. It's coming from many, many different angles. Those who end up studying in the sciences, in university, etc., they will get a full head-on attack with doubts about Allah. So where do we go? What do we do to remove these doubts? On one hand, you need to increase your own knowledge about Allah, so that it becomes clear to you that believing in Allah is the natural way. All of the world, from one end to the other, believes in God. Those who don't believe in God are a very small minority. They may be very vocal, and that's why doubts circulate. But the reality is that the majority of people on the face of the earth, and as far back as we know in history, all research shows everybody believed in God. And actually, that from an anthropological perspective, where anthropologists and psychologists and others debate about what is natural and what is learned of us and our ideas and our... What is learned is what we learn from the society we're in. We're told how to sleep, how to eat, how to walk. Society teaches us that. But the need to eat, this is natural. The need to walk is natural. Similarly, so what they said was, what is from society varies from culture to culture. You'll go around the different cultures, you'll find some people do it, some people don't do it, so and so. Whereas what is natural, meaning you're born with it, is what is everywhere. Everywhere people sleep. Now, they may sleep in different ways, but everybody sleeps. So, when we look at the issue of belief in God and we see it everywhere, then this is telling us it is natural. We are born with it. Shaitan may distort how we apply that natural belief, and so we end up worshiping a variety of different things, but the basic belief in God is natural because God has placed it within us. And this is what the Prophet ﷺ had said, كُلُّ مَوْلُودٍ يُولَدُ عَلَى الْفِطْرَةِ. Every child is born with that natural belief in God. So that which you have, which doubts are being raised about, is from Allah. That basic belief is correct. And that's why everybody everywhere believes. So if you reflect on that, I think that can help to remove your doubts. And what you can do also is be around those people whose faith is firm. If your friends are those who have shaky faith, they're always talking and questioning and so and so, then that's not good for you. You know, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ had said, choose your friends well, because you will be raised on the day of judgment with your friends. So if they're doubtful about God, you will share, you will do. You know, al-mar'u ala dini khalili. As the Prophet ﷺ also said, a person will be following the religion of his best friends. So if that's what your friends are about, you need to change your friends. If the places that you hang out in, the clubs or the whatever, that's a lot of talk, you need to leave those and go to ones where they're talking about Allah. So your environment can be the tool by which shaitan puts doubts in your mind. So be careful about who you spend your time with, what you're reading, who are your best friends, etc. But no, belief in God is true. And that's why everybody, everywhere, at every time, believes in God.